This is the rc10GT2 stadium truck. Hold on, I'm missing a part. Come on. The spoiler. Okay. I bought this off eBay for what I think is a decent price. It came with some extras. There's a little tool in there. Yeah, some extra parts, extra tube. 40 weight shock oil. What is this? Filter oil. Okay. Extra, or that could be a broken one. Fuel tank. So we'll put those to the side. And then this this radio with a 27 megahertz crystal. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm not going to use this radio. I'm going to try to find a different one. Can't get that back in. Dang it, whatever. And then the spoiler came detached because it looks like it's cracked on one of the holes. The other hole's fine. Oh. They're both cracked. So we're going to fix that. Put washers on the bolts that hold the spoiler in. And I think it looks way better with the spoiler. So in this video I'm going to take it apart, oil everything, clean everything. I'm gonna refill the shocks. If the shocks are missing any O-rings or whatever, I'll put new ones in. I don't know much about the engine. This is my first nitro car. My friend let me drive his and it was incredible, so I decided to buy one. So this is my first ever nitro car also. So I'm gonna clean it up as best as I can, and then he's gonna help me get it started and running and tuned. Look at that. It's way cool. I think it came out in like 2006, I think. Let's take the body off and I'll show you everything. Ooh. The body also has a couple cracks. So yeah, it's pretty dirty, pretty crusty. Oh yeah, there is one thing. The motor is chipped. One of the fins is off, but it has decent compression. These gears aren't chipped. I mean, it seems to be in pretty good condition. On the eBay listing, I did notice that cracked air cool fin, but I decided to take a chance on it, and it does have, can't do that one-handed, but it does have good compression. Fuel tank is pretty dirty. We'll clean that. The shocks, all four of them, have what sounds like a decent amount of air. Also, that shock has, the spring is scratching the wall of it. What else? We need to clean that filter. This has aftermarket front bumper, aftermarket A-arms. They're RPM, so that's good. It also did come with some extras. The body is cracked, and so is the wing, so I'll fix all that. Ooh, yeah, okay. I guess we should start taking it apart. I've already taken the battery box off because I was trying to test the electronics, and as of now they don't work. That doesn't mean we can't start on everything else. Should I start on? I want to see the condition of these shocks. Let's take those. Let's take one of them off real quick. And I'm gonna try to be extra careful with this since it's pretty old, and if I strip anything, it's not gonna be able to get parts that easy. Okay. Oh, let me get closer to the camera. So, overall right now, it's pretty dirty. There's lots of air in it. So listen. From there to there, there's air. Nothing. Okay. Let's see what's in here. Oh boy. You absolutely cannot see that. Yeah, there was nothing in there. Look, nothing at all. Nothing. So that's not great. There's something. Oh, wow, that looks like mud. That is terrible. Oh, wow, that's awful. That's literal mud. Wow, that's bad. That is truly awful. I'm gonna have to look up how to replace those seals at the bottom. Unless it doesn't even have those, it should. But because this bottom does not twist off, it's not easily accessible to the seals. But I will still try to see what I can do. Zoom out. What now? Probably the front shocks, but those rear shocks, I'm gonna get them all cleaned up and I'll set them to the side, probably in this little rubber tray, and then we'll look at the front shocks. Well, here's the rear shocks done. I used 40 weight because that's all I have. We'll set those aside for now in this little thing, and now we'll work on the front shocks. There's one shock, get its mounting stud out, and we'll put it in with those. And there's that. So now we have the two front shocks, and I will start working on those. So that is all four shocks, the two rear ones and the two front ones. Now what? Now I should probably take apart, I'm going to take apart the arms. I'm going to take apart these, clean the bearings in those, clean and re-lubricate the bearings, and then that'll be off of that. So I can take the arms off, and then I can take all the rest of the stuff off, the transmission and everything. Because I do want to take the ball diff out and re-lubricate that. So I guess now I'll work on taking all four arms off, and re-lubing the bearings in the hub carriers. The next easiest thing to do is probably, let's get this in frame, is take all the steering components out. Like, how many bolts is that? There's about 8 bolts to take that plate off. We'll take that off, and then I will see if there's any bearings in there and clean those bearings. But then I will also tighten everything up, because some bolts could be loose. It is pretty loose right now. There's a lot of plate. I have all the steering put back together and tightened up and greased. So now let's open up this transmission and we're gonna service the ball diff. It looks like it splits in half and we open it and then the diff is in there. So we're gonna take that apart, grease up all the gears, and then fill the ball diff with brand new fluid. Well, it is not supposed to look like that. I punched one of those things out and it's just like a blob of like plastic, but the ball is like fused in there. So that's not great. This thing has most definitely not been serviced since it was new. And that's not great, so I'm going to have to find a replacement diff or replacement one of these, because that is not great at all. Yikes. So this is the old gear, and the balls have like fused into the plastic. It's crazy. And then there's, yeah, so that's all messed up. So I bought a new gear, and where is it? And new balls, and then some grease. So I'm gonna reuse all this old stuff. Probably not supposed to. There's a little bearing there I maybe should have got a replacement of, but everything else is here. So I'm going to reuse 90% of the stuff. I'm just having new gear and new balls, but then the rest of it I'm reusing. So, yeah. So there is that's the top of the engine. It has some stuff, but it's definitely not super gunked up. No one cares about your YouTube. Gosh. Oh, it's seized. What'd you just do? You broke my car. Here we go. I bought some Traxxas gas. I know, sacrilege, but here we go.
No, we gotta get the junk out.
Okay, yeah. There was some oil in it, so you gotta shake it real hard. Is it full? Okay. Oh, yeah, maybe you do need to... Oh, you were priming. Okay. Well, you gotta turn the car on. Want me to hold it? Come on. Ooh! Yes! Yes! Let's go! Oh my goodness. First start and I don't know how long it lasts. Yeah, it's reversed. It's reversed. Yes!
You're the first one to drive your car.
Yeah, holy crap.
It just runs.
That's honestly...
The batteries are dead.
Yeah.
Jeez. Reverse the throttle and we're... That point 15 has a lot of power.
Here we are. There's that. I've tried jumping that. It doesn't really go up that super well, but let's see how fast it can go. I don't think that's faster than my fastest electric car. It is decent though. It has a power band way up high. It takes a second for it to get a full
power. Or it's dying, either way. Okay, let's test its speed in the parking lot. Let's turn around over here and then. And if I press the brakes, it stalls, so I gotta. Ah! It's going right for me. I think it looks cool. Yeah, I need to adjust the settings on the carb and stuff. Yeah, its top end is way high because I think it's worn itself out and it's not adjusted all the way. But it's still super fun to drive. And I killed it.